Are you looking to change your life for the better? In today's video, I will walk you through the 7 daily habits that have completely changed my life. And by the end of the video, you will know exactly what you need to do to see drastic improvements in your life as well. But first, if you are interested in increasing your productivity level, building core life-changing habits, and organizing the chaos in your life, then subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you are notified when I post a video on Thursdays and Saturdays. So now let's get started on daily habits that changed my life drastically. I have a habit building and personal development blog that has helped many people build core habits and achieve anything they want in life. Now it's your turn to change your life around as well. First and foremost in my daily habits list is that I make my bed every morning. William H. McRaven stated that if you want to change the world, start off by making your bed. I started applying this daily routine and this is what happened. I felt pride in myself completing a task, and that led me to completing more tasks throughout the day. Also, when I started making my bed every morning, I felt like the rest of my room was full of clutter, and because of that, I would clean the rest of my room as well. What I was left with in the end was a clean, organized room. When your room is clean and organized, your brain starts to feel less cluttered. Our brains naturally react to our surroundings, and consciously and subconsciously, having a clean room in the morning makes us feel at peace and ready to take on the day. I feel a sense of accomplishment once I make my bed, and that feeling trickles over to everything else in my life too. It makes me want to take on the next task and the next and the next and so on. Making your bed sounds like something so small in the grand scheme of things, but it has the power to shape the rest of your day. So add making your bed first thing in the morning before you leave for school, before you leave for work, before you leave for a trip, and notice the changes it brings to your life, especially in everything that you do. Moving on to number 2, and that is drinking water first thing in the day. I know you have heard this a million and one times to drink more water, but drinking more water first thing in the morning has completely changed my life, and I will tell you how. When I wake up and drink water before putting anything else into my body, it not only refreshes me, but it stops me from grabbing that cup of coffee. It wakes me up instantly, even more than the way that coffee does. Also, when I drink water in the morning, I'm not feeling the level of hunger I felt when I first woke up, and that gives me the patience to make myself a healthier meal rather than grabbing the first thing that's in sight, like a donut on the counter or some cookies in the cabinet. I actually feel full from the water, so I can think about what I want to make to eat for breakfast. Drinking water daily first thing in the morning has also helped me with my mental performance. The National Institute of Health, on their article, Water as an Essential Nutrient, the Psychological Basis of Dehydration, states that drinking water first thing in the morning increases your level of alertness and your mental performance. I started to notice the difference right away in days when I did drink water first thing in the morning and days where I did not. Now, it's such a big part of my life because I know that drinking water first thing in the morning is helping me set myself up for success. So add drinking water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach to your daily habits. Number 3 in the daily habits that changed my life is that I tackle a list of 3 things I need to get done for the day. I always have 3 things on my list for the day that help me reach my goal. For me, these are things like filming a YouTube video, writing a blog, editing my videos, spending an hour interacting with my clients or followers. For you, it can be going through all your emails at work, studying for an exam, or if you're a homemaker, getting the laundry done. These 3 things that I already have planned and picked out for the day are in some way or another helping me reach my goals. So whatever your goal is, find 3 things that will help you get there and do those 3 things every single day. Your day should not be complete until you get those 3 things done. Ever since I started following this rule in my life, I have found that I am so much more focused and so much more productive. Not only that, but I look forward to the day because I know already what I need to tackle. This has drastically changed my life and in general has made me a much more productive person. So find your 3 things that will help you reach your goal, whatever that might be, and get them done every day. Next up, number 4 in my daily habits that have changed my life is to keep myself moving. Getting some type of physical exercise daily is completely life-changing for me. When I was working my 9-to-5 job, I would go for a walk 30 minutes every single day during lunch, after eating lunch, rain or shine. I still go for walks at least 5 days a week to keep my body moving. For you, that can be the gym, it can be doing yoga at home, or a dance class that you like to go to. The point is just to keep yourself physically active in some form or another. Today's world makes it so easy to sit in front of computers, sit in front of the TV, and harder to just move around. Some of the benefits of physical activities outlined in Benefits of Exercise by the National Institute of Health. Some of these benefits are weight control, reduced risk of heart disease, improved mental health, and the list goes on and on. Again, this doesn't have to be an intense workout or a 10-mile jog, but any type of moderate physical activity. Once I started adding this activity into my daily habits, I noticed a big shift in level of concentration, my weight was more under control, and I just started feeling much better in general. Not only that, but it's so therapeutic. By the way, comment yes in the comment section below if you think you need to start adding more physical activity into your day. Moving on to number 5, and that is reading. About 5 or 6 years back, I started noticing that my brain was just slowing down. I was finding it harder and harder to remember words. I would stutter more, and my mind just was not up to the level of sharpness it used to be. During this time, I started a new course which required a lot of reading, and within days I noticed that when I spoke to people or when I needed to write something, my thoughts and words just started to flow so much easier. Reading exercises your mind and it keeps your brain sharp and functioning at an optimal level. Not only that, but by reading, you are constantly learning more and increasing your level of intellect. You can read just about anything you want. Read a book, read a blog online, read an article a day, or anything else that sparks your interest. This will keep everything running much more smoothly up there in that brain of yours. So that is why reading is one of the biggest daily life-changing habits I have incorporated, and because of that, my mind gets the exercise it needs and makes sure that it stays as sharp as it possibly can. So, happy reading. Number 6, and this is one of my favorite things I've added into my daily life, and that is always having dinner with a family member or a friend. For as long as I can remember, I have loved having dinner with someone else there, either a family member or a friend. I rarely ever have a dinner alone, and this is because I use that time to build or foster the important relationships in my life. I have found that dinner time is the best time for having great conversations, checking up on how everyone in my life is doing, as well as just socializing on a more personal level, unlike texting or talking to them over the phone. This doesn't mean I go out for nice dinners every day, I wish, but it just means I always have someone else present when I'm having dinner. Think about it for a second. Why is having lunch with your girlfriends or going out to dinner so much fun, especially at nice fancy restaurants? We think it's because of food. It is partly, but it's really because you have the company of someone you love or someone you enjoy spending time with. Relationships are such an important part of our well-being that we just forget or don't take out the time for people we care about. What better time than having dinner with a loved one to maintain that relationship? That is why always having dinner with someone else there is a life-changing daily habit for me. Last but not least, number 7 is downtime. With so much going on in our lives and our hectic schedules, I have made it a point to find downtime for myself. This is the time I force myself to watch some TV or just to spend 30 minutes on social media or watch and read some sort of celebrity gossip. I purposely do this because I don't want to exhaust myself physically, mentally, or emotionally. By having some downtime, I'm able to just unwind and have some fun in my life. I'm a workaholic and I don't stop working. I keep going and going until I burn myself out. So this is precisely why I force myself to go out with a friend or to spend time with a family or just simply watch a movie at home by myself. By doing that, I remove myself from my work, my goals, and my aspirations because I feel like it's very much needed. Everyone says work hard, play hard, but sometimes when you work hard and you put everything into your goals, you forget to take out the time to just relax and unwind. If you are remotely like me, then take out a little bit of time just to yourself and just have some fun and live in the moment because life will pass you by. So make sure you are adding some downtime or fun time into your life so you are not overworking yourself. This has been life-changing for me and it helps me keep a really good balance in my life. Okay, so now you know exactly which daily habits have the power to transform your life completely, just like mine has. If you are interested in forming a life-changing habit like working out, reading, or just eating healthy, then grab your free copy of the Core Habit Building Workbook. I will post the link in the description box below, so don't forget to snag yours today. Also, if you want to join a community of people just like you who believe in the power of habits and who want to use habits to increase their productivity, then I have an exclusive Facebook group called Habits for Success, where we share our success, we hold each other accountable, and help each other reach our goals. Join the Facebook group. I will post the link in the description box below. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Make sure you check out these videos next on how to manage your time more effectively and also 7 things organized people do differently that you probably are not doing. You will find a lot of valuable information that will ultimately help you reach your goals in life. Until next time, you guys, this is Sincerely Maria signing off. Bye.